Hey, Dad.
Having kids is wild, man. It's weird to think that I made this. I mean, sure, my wife did most of the work if you want to get technical, but at the end of the day, I've got a tiny human. Well, in our case, two tiny humans.
'Cause why are there two?
I kid. And honestly, as much as I joke, we just celebrated the major milestone that is keeping two identical twin boys alive for 5 years. And that's a damn fine accomplishment if I do say so myself. Let me introduce the bunks now. We have Junior and Backup. Names changed for privacy reasons, obviously. But no one tells you that when you have a baby, they are just laser focused on trying to die. Like my whole life feels like it's been a lie. I've always heard things like, children are such blessings, and babies are so adorable. And like, don't get me wrong, those tiny little socks are cute, and my boys, man, they do know how to make me smile. But nothing would make that smile drop faster than words like blowout or tantrum. Okay, now before y'all come at me like, yeah, but how much did you really deal with? I'm sure your wife did most of the work. Yeah, that's true, but I still helped, okay? I'm actually a stay-at-home dad, but my wife is still the real hero because she's always taken care of me, and I love her so much. Smutch. Smutch love. But we only have that love because we survived the fire of torment that is keeping those two tiny humans alive. Look, I'm going to keep it real with you, and I think that both statements are true. Kids are terrifying, wild, and make you want to go crazy. And kids are rewarding, loving, and provide a sense of pride unmatched by anything else. It's kind of like how you can eat something that's bad for you, but still makes you feel good on the inside. Like cake. Moving on, here's a recap of how our kids went. I don't remember. Okay, while I'm kidding, year one was a massive flurry of bottles, diapers, and cries, to the point where a majority of it is genuinely gone from my memory. Key elements I do remember were that they were absolutely ridiculous and refused to learn how to latch properly to the bottle, so we would just sit and watch them drip that milk slowly down their throats for an hour. Then we would burp one, change their diaper, and put them down, and have to repeat the entire process over with the other one, like clockwork. Then tag team out for the other parent, just to make sure that, everything went smoothly. Then there's a fear of, make sure they don't die from burping up, make sure they don't die from rolling over, make sure they don't die from just being left alone, and all the SIDS paranoia. Man, babies are ridiculous. They waddle and toddle at this point. Junior and Backup have begun to move, and thus we have to live like we have two wild animals at the loose. Wild animals who proceed to get into anything and everything they possibly could. Pro tip, do not overthink baby proofing. Just take care of the obvious, and then just have it at the ready because guess what? Baby's gonna show you what needs baby proofing. Like these dudes, they showed me stuff I didn't even know I owned. Remember when I said that kids just want to die? Everything goes straight into the pie hole, right down the gullet. What you see is what you eat. Unless it's on a plate at mealtime. Mealtime. Them's fighting words. The waddling has turned into running and sprinting at this point. Walking seldom exists for them. Attitude and personality are both emerging, which is pretty cool. However, the collective brain cell that is teamwork has deemed that if they both sass us, they can probably get what they want. And they've decided that it is in their best interest to correct their speech and help with pronunciation. However, we'll still let them say opolis versus octopus, as it's more adorable, and some things are worth letting slip through the cracks. We're beginning to enter beginning levels of sentence structure. My kids are officially questioning me why on everything. The sweet innocence of toddlerisms are beginning to fade slowly as they become little boys. They ask questions, like to learn, and the one thing that they always want to learn about, the one thing that they have begun to become obsessed with, bugs. Where did I go wrong? How did I fail at raising kids already? No. Maybe it's just a phase. It's not a phase. They love bugs. They pick up bugs. They asked to get bug books from the library. They can tell me insect facts. I at least managed to curb their enthusiasm a bit as they share the same love for animals as they do for insects. but bugs still tend to be at the top of their list. We go out on walks and they'll stop to look at their ant friends. Then they'll check under rocks for aphids. They get excited when we see mites. They get upset when I call an arachnid a bug. Oh gosh, my life is doomed. But now, we're beginning the adventure that is year 6. My boys just turned 5. And this year, they'll be starting school. Heck yeah, they get to be a teacher's problem now. No, seriously, if you are a teacher, thank you for all you do. And sticking through the massive change that's happened in child personalities lately. But otherwise, I mean, dude, it's like seeing a light at the end of the tunnel when you can finally see it approaching. It gets so hard to hear my own thoughts sometimes that I finally understand it now. I used to think that parents that were all excited to ship their kids off to school were basically like evil Disney villains, but now I embrace it. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Anyway, with this major milestone accomplished, I want to thank anyone who decided to watch my video. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to drop a subscribe if you did, leave a dislike if you didn't, and, leave your thoughts in the comments below. I have a lot of video ideas I'd love to share with you if even just one person enjoys this video. Do you guys have kids or hope to have any someday? Hopefully I didn't scare you away if you did. Anyway, again, leave your comments in the below, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.
It's over, Dad.